we are in a foul state. We are in a foul state of mind. So, requests needed. We can turn this around. Do you need something?
No, I was going to spew a request, and I remember I should get out of here.
Exactly. Before I forget, I'm gonna put up the song. I'm gonna put up the request history. Hello there. I could do better. But you know what? Requests help. That's what I need. I could be doing better, but requests are gonna help. So. Let's put up the... That's more like it. I don't know if I have the appassionato. Do I have the appassionato on the song list? If I do, I was not aware of it. Congratulations, Felicity, for being the first request in. There was a very, I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but there was a very faint yippee from the other room. Hold on. This rhythm, we will get it. what it was. Okay. Okay, that's why. Thanks for the claps, IRL. Darth PJs, thank you for your resubscription for 55 months. Ooh, that's a long time. Also, builds, no worries about it. I was just like genuinely unsure if I had the Appassionata in any movement on the song list. I just genuinely couldn't remember. That particular piece, Vague Reason, that is tricky. I was not expecting that much to work, but it did. So no complaints. No complaints on my part. Very exciting, Darth. 55 months. That means we get to bump you up. Secret of the Forest. Practice mode. Yeah. Very neat. Very, for lack of better word, modern tracks. And what I mean by that, there's a very specific style of contemporary classical that both the Jujutsu Kaisen track and this Chrono Trigger track kind of embody to me. It's got a vibe. Thank you for the claps. Just gonna do a quick Chopin and then this next Jujutsu Kaisen track. Another live learn. Also, built. You can ask before you spend the points. Try something else. We're not doing the Shostakovich Piano Concerto. I know, I've done it. By the way. I did participate in a competition with the Shostakovich Piano Concerto No. 2. I didn't win, obviously. But I played it before. I'm not willing to play it again. You would not want to be in that competition, except to hear me play it mediocrely. I was not good. Just because I participated and learned it. You can hear better recordings online. Especially for concerto. Thanks for the request, though. Thank you for the claps. I was pretty mid in college. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. I play better now than I did in college. Let me put it that way. Not in terms of like the complexity, not in terms of maybe I had more technical willpower back then. And what I mean by that is like I have the technical skill still, but not the willpower to exercise them. Now, but many other aspects better. Concerto? I'm not built for it. Not built up for playing the concerto. Misanthropic Lex, it's nice to see you. Did you happen to find any other pieces about Dottore? Hi, simply Jackie. Welcome to the live Action Pianist Simulator. Welcome. I tried to play a little bit of everything here. What do I do? You can already see in the queue here, we play a really weird wide variety. And, thank you for bringing your friends. I hope you had a good stream. Misanthropic Lex, thank you. Once you do, if you see any new ones pop up, I'm so ready. Thank you for the follow. I hope you find something you like. The song list is expansive. There's over 1,000 pieces of music on it. You'll probably find something you like. But if you want something off the song list, the Raider is entitled to a free live load. And feel free to take your time. I'm going to play this one first, so you can browse if you like. Let's see what I'm playing. Is this also in progress? Okay, entering practice mode. Okay. From Jujutsu Kaisen, If I Am With You. Status level 1. And... Okay. It is nice to meet you, Simply Jackie. Thank you for requesting it. I'm glad that went better than last time. Things are always upgrading around here. This is If I Am With You from Jujutsu Kaisen, and what, third attempt at that, maybe? Huh? Yes. Thank you. I love Shin Ramen so much. I need something spicy. Like, my mood is so foul. I need the help. Holka Smash. Thank you for the request. Welcome. Emmett, it is nice to see you. Jean, good evening. Alexander Radiant has requested the best song ever, which means it gets added to the song list, and you will hear it, inevitably. Oh, Alexander Radiant has requested the best song ever at Speedrun. Why spend of points? Why spend of points? We'll get there. I am not bumping that up right after a raid. We're gonna do shuffle. All requests on the song list are free. Song list are free. Except for the best song ever, which costs points. Winter Night's Lazo also on the list. I want to do a little bit more of a shuffle here. No, wait. Let's do this. Perfect. Alright. For Emmett, Shadow Boxer. Entering playback mode. my gosh, the dude got left behind on the raid. Hi, what's up?
Do you want any toppings on it, like chicken or cream in it, or fried onion or chili?
Actually, putting the chicken in there, like one piece in there, might be a good idea. Because it will cook the chicken nicely. Yeah. Riff VP, hello! Welcome to the Live Action Pianist Simulator. Thank you for your raid. It is nice to meet you. Cal, hi there. Good evening. Emmett, thank you again for the request. That was Shadowboxer. Bye, Fiona Apple. I got panicked for like one tiny second. I was like, oh my gosh, was this the wrong person? Yeah. Thank you for the claps. Riff VP, you brought over by Pinecone. Thank you to Pinecone as well. Nice to see you. I should shout out both of you. I just realized that I don't have my mod on right now. It's because I'm way later than I normally am. I'm sorry. So I'm going to shout out both of my writers in the time that the system will allow me to do the shout out. Riff in real life friend started streaming recently. Welcome to streaming. It's a tough work, but hopefully you can enjoy it regardless. Simply Jackie, you are also a musician. And now I'm following. Riff VP, I'm going to follow you before I forget. Variety streamer, video editing, gaming, little guitar and singing. Cool. Very cool. Let's see what we've got left. Set up Malam. Take 5. A live learned Gunpowder 2 from Trigun. Beethoven, Genshin Impact, Genshin Impact. The best song ever. I did not bump down the best song ever. I promise. Happy to be playing piano again. Still missing those other keys. Right now I have a 61 key MIDI controller. Looking at 80 key MIDI controllers. Looking at their lineup. Yeah, I mean, like, if you don't really need all the technical aspects of it, 80 keys is relatively, compared to before keyboards, relatively affordable, thankfully. Right. Hold on. Let's see. How do I do this? Thank you to both writers. I didn't know how I was going to kind of execute that, but thank you to both writers. This is you once you find something that you like on the song list, we'll bump it up as soon as we can. Sadat Malam. Entering playback mode. Oh, I know Pine Cones is super cool, dude. Thank you. I know for a fact Pine Cones is super cool, dude. And as it happens, I do also have Simple and Clean. I hope you do not hear the slurping that is about to commence. And I also hope that I don't spill all of these noodles upon myself. But I suppose anything's possible, huh? I don't remember Simple and Clean. Also, I realized while I was playing this is the first time that I've played it since I got my piano tuned on Thursday. This is the first time that I'm playing my piano since I got my piano tuned on Thursday. I actually had like a gig on Saturday. Did I practice for it at home? Not in the last several days, but that's fine. It went well. It went well. Regardless, something feels different about this sound, and I'm really loving it. Like, I guess the tuning helps. I love and trust my piano technician. Okay, I'm gonna take like... Well, first, I'm gonna play take 5, and then I'm gonna actually take 5. To eat. Keep putting it off. Yeah, make sure your house is like, air conditioned. Wait, not air conditioned. Dehumidified. I love take 5. I don't play it perfectly, but I do love take 5. You know what? I'm doing better. The requests are truly picking up my mood. I'm not gonna lie. I really appreciate the requests coming through because things could be better. But the requests are making things better. Yes, he was. maximum slurps are... Well, you can get maximum slurps. That's through the hydrate with extra reverb, you know? I'm a human being. I know how to drink water. Anyway. Let's try this out. Leafy salts. Nice to see you. Water is for cooling, not hydration. It can do both jobs. We're also going to break out the stroop waffle. This is how dire the situation is. New Score has to verify that I'm human. I don't need to prove myself to you. Okay, so here we go. The usual disclaimers with live learns. Hold on, I want to adjust this. The usual disclaimers with live learns is that I don't have any idea what this is going to sound like, but this is called Battling Monsters from Super Mario RPG. I didn't know there was a Super Mario RPG. Okay, okay. released it and updated it recently. Made by Square, classic in the 90s. Really good RPG. Fun quick song. Okay, also builds. Have a good night. Take care. That was, I was having this really funny moment while I was playing it, because I was thinking, wow, what a contrast to the way battle themes are written today. Like, a lot of the other battle themes on the song list are written in a way where you're fighting for your life. And so this one is really chill in comparison. This was like a fun little romp. Like, you're... If my presentation and execution style seems to have changed slightly, just like in the way that I talk, it is because something annoying happened. And then to try to, like, regulate my mood in order to be able to stream, what I did was I binge-watched a ton of Lucy Darling. Like, by the way, not as family-friendly as this channel is. But anyway, like, binge-watching Lucy Darling, binge-watching anything tends to kind of alter my presentation. So, maybe that's part of why I don't watch too many things. I tend to intake what I see very strongly, especially if it's a performance. Lucy Darling is great. Thank you, Darth, for that live learn. Tackling that rhythm, I just needed a bit of synchronization, and then we nailed it. I think that rhythm was about right by the time I got to the end of it. It's pretty good. It is a new month. All subscribers are entitled to new live learns too, by the way. So 2 live learns per month. Bit of an honor system, that, though, because I can't keep track of all y'all, but that's okay. Saving the free one for something else. Valid. Got the points, spend them. You know? Gene, does it say one? Oh, one per week. Okay, right. You're totally right, Gene. I keep forgetting to update my channel info. I gotta do that. Sorry. I updated it in the... Thank you for the follow, Vika. Rick Dog. Thank you for the follow. Oh, no worries. No worries at all. No worries at all. Thank you for the class. Like I said, I don't keep track of it super well. I switched it to 1 per month. Sorry, I switched it to 2 per month at, like, I think the beginning of this year. And then I didn't really make a big hoopla about it. Like, it, so that's kind of on me. I'm not worried about it. But, I think it kind of came with the fact that I was, like, basically frequently only able to stream once a week.
To boldly go where no one has gone before.
Thank you for the sound clip. That was Star Trek 8 First Contact. One of my favorites. Gunpowder tea. Alright, how far along are we? What level is this? Level 2? Let's see if we can't upgrade it today. I think I updated the subscriber perks, like command, like, oh my gosh, I think I need to make like a separate website. Maybe I'll make like a Neocities. I'll make a Neocities. Legacy is like the easier one. Legacy is the one that I'm going to play like the most stably. Ascended is like more decorated and a lot harder to execute, but something that I'm working towards. Alexander Radiant, thank you for the subscription. Resubscription. Much appreciated. Fell asleep with the soundtrack on pretty frequently. Oh, nice. Yes, you got priority because of the subscription. I'm gonna get it closer to an upgrade. I don't think we're upgrading today due to accuracy. That's the middle part. Song bump on a sub? Absolutely. I see. The song bump actually occurred on the best song ever. Speed run. For a whopping 5,000? Question mark? Channel points? $10K with 2 combined, that's true. Something in that range. Emma, thank you for cleaning the piano for 50 bits. By the way, that was a literal recording of this piano getting cleaned. For a total that is near or above 10K. For near or above 10K channel points, you can have the best song ever sped run. Thank you, Alexander Radiant, for inducing chaos. And getting it over with, no less. Gene says it legit feels like I sped a video of this, which I take as a total compliment. It wasn't very consistent, but I did my best. Thank you, Emmett. Does the page work yet? There we go. For Misanthropic Lex, and for myself. We're gonna aim to fix some of the accuracy. We're hyping. You're not my mom. It was ragdown. It's like I went to a saloon. Yes, a little bit when it's sped run. Leafy, are you still there? I'm gonna bump up Frog's theme. Hold on. My bad. Thank you, Misanthropic Lux. I need to put Pantalone's theme also onto the song list. I just haven't had the opportunity to do it yet. Last week was rough. Last week I was at about somewhere between 50 and 60 hours of work, so I'm scrambling together what energy I can to do this now, but you all being here helps a lot. It does. Can I get myself in order here? This is in G sharp minor, so it's kind of like not a key I play in a lot. In fact, it's the only one that I can think of on the song list. Getting closer. 6-day rolling work week. Ah! Oh. In this house we kill maggots. I don't know where I assumed that accent from, but you know. I don't know if I can do the Winter Night's Lasso today. Sorry, pick something else. For today. Ocarina of Time. And the other piece from Ocarina of Time, I think. Ending theme, yes. Thank you for the request for the Ocarina of Time ending theme. A nice little marathon pine cone. Leafy, you okay? Just joking. Little just love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the claps. You know, I absolutely must send my piano technician my compliments. Yeah, let me see. We're gonna bump down O to Joy for now. We'll see if Leafy comes back. Recently I assume you mean restrung. Your acoustic guitars, they sound so much better now. Well, that's fantastic to hear. I don't know if you were here for this, but I was just mentioning the fact that it was the first time I've played my piano since I got it tuned on Thursday. So it's feeling wonderful. Star Trek Next Generation. Yeah, I don't know what accent Lucy has, but it's kind of seeping into me. It's kind of seeping into my speech a little. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. You came in at a fantastic time. Welcome to the live Action Pianist Simulator. WMGSO. Wait. I know WMGSO. Hey. You're like the Washington I know how to pronounce that word. Hold on. Metropolitan Gamer Symphony Orchestra. Thank you so much for bringing your friends. Am I following you? If I'm not following you, that's like absurd. That'd be crazy. I can't believe I'm not following you. I love your work. I can't believe I've missed you. Metropolitan. I know how to say it. Thank you for the follow. Musical Daredevil, thank you too. I play a lot of video game music too. I also play a lot of classical, play a lot of, well, you just heard some Star Trek. I do play a lot of Star Trek. I play every Star Trek theme that I can get my hands on, which is almost all of them. I play a lot of pop and rock and fake jazz and sometimes I sing, although I'm gonna be a little bit restrained on the singing today. Basically, my mouth hurts. We have both fixed our mistakes of not following each other. Yearnings of the Wind, Chrono Trigger. That means all 3 of the Chrono Trigger tracks that I have been requested today. Let's go. This is Yearnings of the Wind. Do I know this one? Hold on. Okay, good. It's level 3. Okay, cool. Playback mode. Thank you for the request. That was Yearnings of the Wind from Chrono Trigger. No, wait. I think I have at least 4 pieces of music from Chrono Trigger, and the only one I haven't played yet today now is the main theme. Did I get that right? There's Secrets of the Forest, there's Frog's theme. I have 5 pieces of music from Chrono Trigger. You know what? This is why I have a song list. I don't know what's on there. I haven't the faintest clue. Thank you for the claps. Thank you very much for the claps. I haven't the faintest clue. Mamita, hi. Hi, welcome. I'm not good at jazz. Mamita's pretty good at jazz though. Man, I gotta remember to shout out my rates. WMGSO for anyone who loves video game music. Or anyone who likes music. As a whole, video game music's pretty cool. Claire Obscure, Expedition 33 up next. Followed by a version of Ode to Joy. Yeah, thank goodness I have a song list. I don't know what I'm playing. This one is a title track. Do I have the title track downloaded yet? Nope. New score. There it is. And how well do I know this? What level is this at? Oh, level 3. Okay. Allegedly, I know how to play this. Emmett, thank you for gifting a sub. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. The second page is broken. Come on. There it is. Thank you for the request for some clair obscur. The title track. Yeah, let's play Ode to Joy for fun. Funsies. Thank you for the claps. Yeah, sure, Gene. Fire away. You can put up the link in the chat first, and then I'll let you know as soon as you do. Whether I think that it's playable. And maybe if Leafy checks out the VOD, Leafy will be back. Let's see. Some new Chrono Trigger. Shala's theme. Thank you for the claps. Thank you, Mamita. This is a live learn. Okay, when I say short stream, it just means under 3 hours. I might be wrapping up soon, so if anyone wants to request something, please feel free. If anyone has a raid suggestion, please offer it up. We'll be back on schedule as the office days ease up. Just like, I was not ready for... I'm not physically cut out for, like, going to the office every day. Not for my particular work. It's very hard to get things done. Well, that was sick. All right. Pretty good for a live learn if I do say so myself. Let's see. Thank you so much. We're gonna add it to the song list. Just want to make sure I get this. Chalice opened up into the right app. I don't know where my tablet got the idea that I want to see PDFs in Vivaldi as a default. Open with. There it is. Chalice theme. It's super cool, by the way. I keep forgetting who the composer is. Suda, right. VGM. Chrono Trigger. Sheet music. Chalice theme. Adding it to the upgrade records. I'm gonna call it in progress. It's a little tricky and it's a little rough before I even call it familiar. Big thanks for the request though. It's always cool to add more Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger's style of music is really nice. I'll be right back. Yeah. Lion Might, it is good to see you. A good evening to you. I gave in and pulled Nicole. I'm actually curious to see. I haven't tested this out yet. But Nicole has, like, exploration feature. I want to see if it works in the chasm. Could be interesting. I need to build up Nicole more. She's not like an instant buff in the way that Columbina kind of served as an instant buff. Like, I gotta figure out how to work with Nicole still. Last call for tonight, which means that anyone who has not yet had a request this evening, have at it. And then we'll check out for the evening. Scripting Ballad of Many Waters as we speak. Ooh, exciting. Hi, Hawk. Making a video essay about its hidden key changes. Yes, that's gonna be so cool, Hawk. Line my whale whisperers here. I forgot for like 4 seconds. Thank you for the claps, Darth. I forgot what 4 seconds whale might have meant because I was just watching an Ashikai lore video about how whales are dragons and dragons are the elemental catalyst, essentially the elemental transformation unit of the universe in Teyvat. And so I thought you were talking about the whale boss that you fight every week. You know, Skirk's pet. I totally forgot about the whaling thing. I had a moment. I'm still in lore brain. Totally Skirk's pet. Exactly. Exactly. It works out perfectly well. try that again. That was a lot. It was a lot to juggle. Okay, one flat, and that'll last for like 8 measures. Wouldn't be surprised if suddenly a hawk is already playing Genshin one day. I just anticipate that Hawk will play Genshin Impact music sooner than the game itself. Hawk, you don't have to play Genshin Impact. Although it'd be really, it's fun enough to like listen along and kind of like, listen in on like the stories, because like watching lore videos about Genshin Impact scratches the exact same itch as conspiracy theories. It's really fun. It's a pretty cool game. Lion Might, thank you for that request. It's a mighty piece of music. 3 pages with the most key change concentration I've ever seen. This is a new live learn from Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Darth, feel free to let me know if you want to keep this one. I might play it someday, but for now I watch Lion Might play and try to figure out what is going on. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty convoluted. It's pretty convoluted. I don't think I can work in these conditions. I'll be right back. I see a car coming into the driveway. So. Yes, the doggo was freaking out at, well, nothing we found. There might have been an animal in the yard. Okay, I apologize. We're gonna try the live load again. Can he chill out? Hold on. There's like new problems. dog finds a lot of problems, but does he find solutions? No, this dog is no solutions engineer. He just screams. That's all he does. Maybe get the dog a Discord and then direct him to the void for screaming. I should plug the Discord every once in a while. Sorry, Darth, it took several attempts, but we got through the live learn. Thank you for the claps. What?
The light. I mean, I know it's been there for a while. I just want to say now.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I saw the neon thing. I just didn't see it light up the background before.
Oh yeah, that's a separate light. It just happened to be coincidentally the same colors, but I got that separate light like years before I got this neon sign.
Oh, that's crazy.
And this neon sign I didn't get, it was a gift. So they didn't know about that light either. It's just coincidental, like, what a perfect color combo. Thank you for the claps. Yeah. Sorry, my energy is shot, and I've got another office week to go. So, we're gonna call it here. Grab a raid call of your choosing. Let us find somebody who is twitching this evening. To raid. Where do we want to go? Oh, Lion Might, I'm so excited to see them. Very cool that you've been getting them engraved. Super cool. I still take it as a great privilege to have played your music. early on. Let's see where we're going. We're gonna take the easy ride. I got beta access. That's exactly right. Let's raid Yogomi. He's a very cool drummer. As soon as the raid will allow me to go, we're gonna launch. Thank you for playing live Action Pianist Simulator. Live long and prosper. Be excellent to each other. Oh my god, my mouth hurts. Alright, I will see you. Mamita, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Take care. You're so nice. Thank you. I'm gonna learn how to say thank you in Japanese at some point. Actually, I will learn soon. I will see you around.